and welcome back to my channel, and it is week 3 of London Marathon training. I'm going to try document as much as I can over the next like 10-11 weeks, how many weeks I've got left until the race. I started a bit late with the training because we went on our honeymoon to the Philippines for like 3 weeks where there was not much running. Not out of choice, we were very much based on the water for like the whole of it. So yeah, probably got about 3 or 4 runs, which is less than ideal, but it's fine. I've started. I am doing London Marathon with Cooper, the training app. You can also use my code, which I'll put in the description. But I am basically trying to follow this plan, not to the T, because they've got a very handy feature that allows me to like move around the days to fit my schedule, because we all know I really struggle to fit to something exactly. But I'm at least hitting the miles and the key sessions. So last week I ended up actually doing more miles, but last week was like not my biggest ever week running, because I've obviously done a few ultras, but actually not far off. Like even when I've done ultras, I never really do that high running volume, just because I cross train, I get a bit bored with it, I pick up niggles, etc. But I am really trying to increase the mileage as much as sensibly possible ahead of London, because I think that's kind of how I'm gonna get my PB goal. But yeah, I did 37 miles last week, which again, I know is not huge for a lot of people, but it is actually quite high volume for me. And I guess like more key in that was like, I actually had harder sessions. So I went to track for the first time in about 12 months. So I've joined a new run club because I have recently moved up north. I've left London, if you haven't watched my last few videos. And also like tempo sessions on the treadmill, etc. I did my long marathon run yesterday, which was 16 miles. It's Monday, so starting the week. It's not a run day, thankfully. I'm having a day off, which is nice. It's 6 p.m. now. I'm just finishing work and we're gonna get ready to go to the gym. It's like, I find it really hard to keep up the gym when the run mileage goes up, because you just don't want DOMs. Like tomorrow I'm going to track, really don't want heavy legs. However, I do think it's just like essential to not get injured. So we're gonna go do a bit of full body today, but like obviously a really big focus on single leg work and like the exercises that I don't really tend to do but should do because of my plantar, like calf raises, etc. And then yeah, tomorrow I'm going to do a reformer Pilates class in the morning, because again, really want to keep that up because I think it's so good for not getting injured. And then I'm going to the track session on the evening, my second one with the new club. So yeah, I'm going to try and remember to film, because I did try film this last week and did not succeed, but let's see how far I get. I'm vlogging this, so my week. Good morning from me sat inside in my puffer jacket. I have had a very productive morning. I had to leave the house at 5:30 to drop Rory off at the train station. Then I went to a reformer Pilates class. Now I've just got home and I'm having some porridge, peanut butter and a cup of tea. And then I don't know if you can see, it's barely even light yet. So I'm gonna quickly eat this. And then I'm gonna take Ragnar for a walk, because I'm like, why not continue with the productiveness? And then I've got a track this evening. So all in all, I feel like hopefully this should set me up for a very productive day. This really has been a very productive start to my day. Like I said, I'm going to track tonight, and I did kind of feel like maybe I should be running this, because although track's really good and hard, you only end up doing like 3 miles of running, and I can't run there because it's too far. And I'm so paranoid looking at everyone's Instagram and Strava, how much mileage people do for marathons. And I can't remember if I had this rumble or not yesterday, but I just like, I've never really done, oh no, I did have this rumble yesterday. But yeah, I'm like really getting in my head about everyone else's mileage and just feel like, oh, I'm being pathetic, I need to do more. But I'm also like so conscious that I'm gonna break. Like reformer felt so good today because it was like working my adductors, and I was like, yeah, like they felt tight the minute I did a longer run at the weekend. So anyway, a bit of a ramble. Felt like I should be running this morning. And then I thought to myself, no, hun, you got up, you've done reformer Pilates, and you're doing track session tonight. Like, you do not need to feel guilty that you're not adding in extra easy miles. Like, anyway, so this is just a reminder for anyone who is watching other people. Even if you're watching me and thinking I'm doing loads and more than you, like, do not get sidetracked by other people. Like, yeah, There's my motivational Tuesday chat for you. Anyway, it's freezing, my hands are so cold, so I'm gonna put my phone away and enjoy my lovely walk with my lovely dog. Roo, say hi. Say hi to the camera. Good evening. I survived yesterday's track session as usual. Like, I did not film it. I'm so new. I just feel like I can't. But it was super hard. It was like 200, 400, 600, 800, 1,000, 800, 600, 400, 200. So basically a pyramid. It was good. I dragged my friend Luke along with me. And also, so I've joined, I can't remember if I said this, sorry if I'm repeating myself, but I've joined Nervesmeier Harriers. I think that's how you say it. And the coaches are like the loveliest people in the world. Like, one of the coaches yesterday remembered that I was training for London, remembered the time I was aiming to get, and then came up to me and was like, oh, I'm gonna do like a 6-week marathon block for you, and I've worked out your paces. I mean, how kind is that? Anyway, today I have got a tempo session. I've had a headache all day, so I'm a little bit nervous about it. I am gonna go to the gym to do it on the treadmill because it's pitch black now. I am just about to have myself a Go Energy Bake Bar. I can't remember again if I've already bored you about this earlier on in the video, but I am truly obsessed with these. It is like having cake. So that is going to be my pre-workout snack. And yeah, and I have even brought my swim costume. I'm not going to go as far as a swim, but I might go for a sauna, which I just feel like my body needs a sauna. I'm really like craving one. So yeah, I am gonna go do that now. And Rory is home from Dublin this evening, which is nice. And I've also got my parents' dog. So please ignore the house, it's not done yet. Red, say hello. Say hi. Say hi. Hi. Yes. So it's a madhouse with 2 crazy doggies who I'm now gonna leave for a bit. So you two need to entertain each other, okay? So yeah, that is my evening plans. Very boring, and I'm in the office tomorrow, which is like, I have to leave the house at 7 a.m. and it takes me like nearly 2 hours to get to work, which is a bit mental. But I always really enjoy an office day, and I'm hoping we get a team lunch run in again, which would be fantastic. I have just got in from my treadmill tempo session, and without being dramatic, that was like the best tempo session I've ever done. Like, none of them have ever felt good, and that felt good, which is really weird considering I felt so horrendous all day today. So yeah, it was like 20 minutes, 8 24-minute miles, 20 minutes, 6 42-minute miles, 20 minutes, 8 24-minute miles. And it felt delightful, which is the weirdest thing ever. And then I went in the sauna, and yeah, I'm feeling great. So gonna make myself some dinner. It's 8:30 now, which is annoyingly late, but that's just what happens if you train after work, I guess. And we've got an early start for work tomorrow. Rory's asleep. The dogs are asleep. I don't want to wake them up. It is like 6:30. I'm just having my morning athletic greens, and then I bring a coffee and breakfast in the car with me before I go. I brought my GoPro out on this run, especially to vlog, and obviously didn't check the battery life, so here we are on my phone. Sorry if you feel like you're on a roller coaster. But it is Friday. I didn't actually train yesterday. Went to work, left the house at 7. I always get back late because it's a 2-hour drive, or an hour and a half. So I just ate dinner and then watched Apple Cider Vinegar. If anyone's not watched it, it's very interesting. It's Friday morning and we're just out on an easy run, which is nice. So getting on trails, but still quite flat because my legs are actually very heavy after the double days of speed at the beginning of the week. So yeah, got the dogs with us. Rory with us. Valentine's Day run.
Smile like me.
Joy. Good morning. It is Saturday. I've managed to film every single day. Went to the gym yesterday. You might have just seen the snippet. We did basically upper body, and then I did a 500 metre swim, which is unheard of for me, basically because I wanted to test the pace pro for swimming, because obviously a lot of people who follow me do triathlon and care about that. So we've got 15 miles to do. It's obviously marathon training, so even though I love trails and hills, I've been told I should be doing road, replicate what it's going to be on race day. So we're driving into York Centre, meeting a friend, doing our long run, and then hopefully finishing for nice brunch or pastries or something. So yeah. I'm being cute. We've got an afternoon of DIY. It was Valentine's Day yesterday. We had a really boring evening. So we're gonna do our run, come back, paint our cabinets and build panelling behind it. Basically we're doing like a DIY media wall. And then we're going to a Michelin star restaurant tonight, which I've been on the waiting, well, not the waiting list. I booked months ago, so I'm really excited for like Rory's birthday, my birthday, Valentine's Day, all intertwined, which will be very nice. So I'll let you know how that is. We are back from our long run. Shockingly, I didn't film any of it, which is actually really annoying because I feel like I've been quite good at filming. However, my Cooper plan said to do 13 miles at 8:25 minute miles, and we did 15 miles at 8:24. So I'm very happy with that I got pacing right. It was also nice like not to have to do any efforts in that long run. So we're at Saturday and I'm currently at 33 miles for the week. I technically don't have another run to do. My lips are like blue because I'm so cold. That is not good. However, I am probably going to add in another recovery run tomorrow. I know you shouldn't compare yourself to what people are doing, but I have got in my head that I probably need to be doing a bit more mileage. Yeah, maybe I'll regret this, but anyway, we'll see how we go. So we're gonna get showered now. We've just had a lovely brunch, which I did film a little bit of. And then we're gonna paint and DIY before we get off for dinner tonight. So that is my Saturday. We are ready and heading out for dinner. And I just thought I would quickly jump on and vlog this bit because I feel like when you watch loads of like running and training videos, people who have just started getting into running, I feel like go whole hog and do not drink, do not go out, so dedicated to the plan. And I just wanted to like inject a bit of reality of like, we go out and drink every weekend. Like this is a non-social week for us. The fact that we're only going out one night, which is not necessarily the best, but yeah, I feel like don't get caught up in the Instagram bubble of thinking people are just staying in all the time and all they're doing is eat, sleep, running, because definitely not happening in this house. Thankfully, I'm not doing many miles tomorrow and I don't actually have to, so it doesn't matter if I've got a little bit of a sore head, I can just run it off. But yeah, we're going to, it's my outfit, I'm having to wear a blazer because it's so cold. We're going to a really nice restaurant called Scosh, which I'm really excited about because everyone raves about how good it is in York and I've never been. So, it's all the DIY going on behind us. Like I said, we've moved in fairly recently. So yeah, this is my outfit of the eve. And now I'm gonna go have some nice food. I am currently just out on a very steady dog pod. Dinner last night was amazing. And then we met some friends afterwards for some drinks, which was lovely. So I've actually had a very leisurely start to the day. Doing some DIY, some painting, and then the dogs really needed a run, so I'm just making up some easy miles on some nice flat trails, sweat out some champagne as well, which is nice, and that will pretty much conclude the training week. Then we might head to the gym and do a bit of a sauna sesh and stretch later if I can be bothered. We did not make it to the gym for a swim and a sauna. We've been doing house stuff, my food shop and boring stuff. I did just do like 20 minutes Pilates because I'm gonna try doing that like quite regularly. I've obviously been going to Reformer again, which is nice, but I feel like I wanna incorporate like, even if it's just 20 minutes of mat Pilates 2 or 3 times a week, I'm really gonna try. And yeah, now we're just making dinner and that is it. I hope you enjoyed following my week of training. I've actually rounded up the week with how many miles? 40 miles this week, which I'm very happy about, if you can see that. Obviously, don't know why that's not focusing. Only a 7% increase on last week, so still within that like 10% range, what you should do. I thought it'd be more than that, to be honest, so that's good. My cross is saying my like base fitness is tracking in the right direction, so I'm very happy about that. And generally it felt quite good. So yeah, I'm gonna try do, I don't think weekly, but like regular updates of my marathon training. So maybe like 3 or 4, given how long we've got left. But anyway, hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you're doing London in the comments, and I will see you on the next video.